want to show you an alternative way of solving these types of problems in the exam. This is kind of a nice, cool little method here. It's when you want to find a formula that fits a given number of points. In this case, we have 3 points, and we want to find the quadratic equation that fits the 3 of them. Normally, what you would do is you'd say f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c, and then sub the 3 points into this equation to make 3 simultaneous equations and solve for a, b, and c. That could easily be a simultaneous leave insert question. There is another way to do it to find the formula. So what you do, you start with the first point and you say, start with the first point, look at all the x values, 1, 2, 3. And you say x minus all the x values except the first one. So x minus 2 times x minus 3. So I skipped x minus 1. I just went x minus 2, x minus 3. And then you divide it by the value of x you skipped, which is 1, minus the other values of x. So 1 minus 2 and 1 minus 3. Multiplied by the first y value, which is 9. Now I'll do that again for the second point. So again, you say x minus all the x values except the second one. So that's x minus 1, x minus 3. I skipped 2. And then divide that by 2 minus the values you skipped, which is 1 and 3, times the y value here, which is 18. Plus, last one now, x minus 1, x minus 2, you're skipping x minus 3, and you're dividing by 3 minus the other values, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, times the last y value, 31. And you've done it. You've found the formula here. I can clean it up a little bit. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So I could say that's 9 over 2. X minus 2, x minus 3. Plus 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So that's minus x minus 1 times x minus 3 with the 18. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So that would be plus 31 over 2. X minus 1, x minus 2. And we are done. That is a formula that will fit those 3 points perfectly. And it is a quadratic formula. And if the question says to write it in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, well then simply multiply it out. But this does work. I can show you that it works because, for example, if I calculate f of 3, I would get 0 minus 0 plus 31 over 2. 3 minus 1, which is 2. 3 minus 2, which is 1. And you can see that does equal 31. Or I could say f of 2, that would be 0 plus, let's see, have a look here, or minus, I should say. 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So that is 18. Yep, that works. F of 1, that would be 9 over 2 times minus 1 times minus 2, which is 9. Plus 0 plus 0, which is 9 then. Yeah, so there you go. I have found the formula that fits these points perfectly. And what's really nice about this method is that it works for linear, quadratic, and cubic. So it's a very kind of nifty way of finding a formula that fits points.